Hi there. I'm just sitting and chilling out here, and I should be going to writing a book, but I just did the video about participes, about aspect active and passive, which is difficult. And I was just thinking about like how is Polish taught, and I think it's taught like I see usually that you kind of look for center, like the core of grammar and vocabulary, which is common with other languages such as Latin, French, English. And you teach that, and you say, oh, we also have the passive voice and active voice. We also have the present tense and past tense and all that. Except that the fact of the matter is that Polish, Sanskrit, and all Slavic languages, if Latin is like that, right? French, English, then Polish is like just a few times bigger. And what you do is like you usually the teachers teach this core, and they say that the rest are exceptions, or you just don't bother about that. That's how it's taught. And in fact, it's kind of complicated. So what I'm doing with grammar is I'm just showing that there is the matrix, some kind of matrix. You've got some rules, but those rules are complicated. But you need to see the whole picture so you can fit it one in another. The potential is whole. And this matrix of the language for Polish is just much bigger than the matrix for, I mean, the matrix is the same for everybody, let's say, every languages, but the realization, the usage for Polish and other Sanskrit, other Slavic is just bigger, a few times bigger than it is for French, Latin, and so on, because they had it, but they just started cutting, and they stayed with some squeezed version of a language. That's what you've got. And so some stuff is just lost in translation, and there are so many nuances that you just need to live with a Pole, or you need to live in Poland to feel the nuances of the language. That's the fact. And for example, I did the video about active and passive voice. I call it aspect today, and I am wondering how I will do it tomorrow in English. It's just not, I'm not able to explain everything. I will do it somehow, but it's like for example, for participes, we've got a few more than you've got participes. you use sometimes some forms instead of using participes, I guess. Like we've got such a sentence, we can make it a woman making a fire, or a woman smoking a fire. No, you don't say it, but we use the word smoke. A woman making a fire was talking to me. And we say kobieta paląca ognisko rozmawiała ze mną. But there is a nuance, because we also have kobieta paląc ognisko rozmawiała ze mną, and that would be, we've got just paląca, paląc. Those are participes, both of them, and you have to say a woman while making a fire was talking to me. So you use the same, making, but you need to use some extra word. And we've got another word. That's what I'm still saying. It's more economical in Polish, but also kind of more complicated to explain to you, because you think you are so economical because you've got so making, just you know, like made and making, and you think it's simpler. It's not simpler, because when you want to make your sentence and express nuances, you need to add words to the nuances, and we don't have to add words. We just change the ending, and it's a small thing like paląca, paląc. There is just a little a at the end, meaning a, the difference. So which language is more economical?